We're a climate campaigning NGO. We campaign to change laws and policies in the UK because what we believe and what we've seen is that if you can get central government to take action and make specific changes, then you can actually solve environmental problems. And this is one of the key pieces of how to solve the climate and ecological crisis. The method that we use is grassroots mobilization. And that means we need you and all your friends and anyone else who you know to sign up and to help us, because that's the only way we can get our campaigns to succeed. So our big campaign at the moment is to create a lot more community renewable energy across the country. Think of it like this. You want to buy bread from your local baker? You can. You want to maybe buy beer from a local brewer? You can. You want to buy your energy from the local renewable generation near where you live, maybe solar panels on roofs or in fields, or wind turbines, or maybe even a small hydro unit in a river near where you live. You can't. What we have at the moment is a big oligopolistic market structure where we're all buying our electricity from large utilities. That might feel like and seem like it's okay, but there is enormous opportunity for a lot more smaller scale renewables to be built across the country. And then what that would mean is communities could be selling that energy back to themselves. And then the money could be circulating in the local economy. It would mean more jobs, and revenues could go towards things like energy efficiency schemes, transport schemes, and other local services and facilities. But at the moment, it can't be done because the costs of actually selling energy to local people are just huge. What we've got at the moment is a bit like if I said, I want to bake cupcakes and I want to have a little business locally that does it, and I'm going to distribute the cupcakes to local cafes and restaurants. And I thought, okay, I'm going to need a couple of vans to make this work. But then when I went to register those vans, I was told it would cost me £3 million because I had to contribute toward the national road network. Obviously, the whole business would never get started. That's a situation that community renewable energy is facing. We need to proportion the costs of being able to sell electricity to local people. So what we've done is we've drafted a parliamentary bill called the Local Electricity Bill. And what that will do, if it becomes law, is it would give the energy regulator, called Ofgem, a duty to proportion those costs. You would then be able to have local community energy groups, local community energy companies, selling their electricity directly to local people, because the costs of doing so would be proportionate. Essentially, what we'd have is a local financial model that worked. And then if communities wanted to borrow money or crowdsource money to build more renewables, they could do so because they'd make the money back fast enough by selling it to local customers. And then you and I could be the customers of our local community energy company. So think of the benefits of actually having a lot more community renewable energy. Firstly, you and I can buy our energy from a local supplier, but also the money we're paying in our bills circulates locally in the economy. It means there's more local skilled jobs, and services and facilities could improve. Energy efficiency schemes could be run. There's an enormous potential for this. Perhaps most importantly, there would be a huge surge in the amount of smaller scale renewables actually being built across the country. And we desperately need this. At the moment, renewable energy in the UK only accounts for about 8% of our energy needs. And that's because we have largely fossil fuel based transport and heating. Most of our homes and buildings are heated through gas. We urgently need a huge surge in renewables deployment